Going everybody? I hope you're having a chill day. Today we're taking a look at how you can get over 31,000 capital peak points by, I know this is crazy, not attacking Barbarian Camp. It's like the first time ever on this channel because I love attacking Barbarian Camp, but I figured let's make a video where I don't attack Barbarian Camp. So let's jump right in to the first Golem quarry. First hit. Taking a look at the basic layout, we are bringing in the 3 graveyard strategy since they have this section of the base upgraded. Cannot do the lightning version if you're familiar with that. I like bringing 1 pack of Larry barrels, 1 cannon cart, and 1 giant to tank this whole left or right hand side of the base, and then 1 pack of hogs to take out the multi-cannon when it becomes available. And that pretty much guarantees everything on the right hand side gets destroyed, and sometimes they're able to push through up to the blast bow. Now it's just a matter of trying to prepare the area for the P.E.K.K.A.s to go into the blast bow and rocket artillery compartment. The ground skeletons did an excellent job of taking out the rocket artillery for us. So we have 1 P.E.K.K.A. down south trying to protect the cannon cart, just barely succeeds. Then we have 1 P.E.K.K.A. going up the middle. And this right hand side does die out, but the cannon cart actually gets the multi-cannon, which is perfect. So now it's just a matter of saying, what else can we get? How far can the P.E.K.K.A.s go? They both go to the left. Unfortunately, not before the cannon cart gets targeted, but they do manage to take out the rocket artillery. Gets us 5,870 points on this first attack. Now we're going to take a look at a Balloon Lagoon first hit. Pretty risky doing a Balloon Lagoon first hit, but it is very close to the first, or for the basic layout. So, I think if we drop a Rage and we rage up a Super Dragon, that might splash those rocket artilleries. What do you think? Make predictions. See what happens. Does it work out? Does it fail miserably? Let's find out together. So we are using our ground portion of the attack to try and get through this bottom portion. Put the graveyard spell over the right hand rocket artillery so that hopefully the troops are able to take it out. Getting pretty close to dropping the dragon. Now the hero of the entire attack is coming in. It locks on to the town hall and it doesn't splash. Wouldn't you know? If I used Super Dragons more, I might have known that. Apparently it only does, I think it's 2x2 squares. Maybe 3x3. For sure does 2x2 buildings. Maybe 3x3. Does not do the district hall, which is a 4x4, unfortunately. So we do not get the other rocket artillery, but we do at least take 1 out for our efforts. But we do only get 3,915 points, which is why the overall score is a bit lower than what I would have liked for. So now let's jump in to another set of Golem quarries and Balloon Lagoons. Another first hit. Pretty much using the same strategy we used on the first attack in this video. Just dropping 1 of the graveyards over the blast bow on the other side. And we're not dropping a graveyard over the rocket artillery. We're doing the blast bow only this time. Still doing the Larry barrels and the cannon cart, although we dropped the giant. Still brought the hogs for the cannon cart, or for the multi-mortar. And we have both the P.E.K.K.A.s going in the middle. Now we do get a lot more taken out on the right-hand side with the graveyard over the blast bow, so I would highly recommend it, especially dropping in a few barbarians, because then you completely protect the cannon cart, which clears out that whole side. Now we're just watching this P.E.K.K.A. at pretty much half health, try and get as much as it can. The cannon cart survives the zap trap up top, which is nice. So now we're almost to the 7,000 mark, which is awesome. P.E.K.K.A. gets one hit off on the trash building and blows up, takes out the air defense. And we're able to get over 7,000 capital peak points on this one attack. If you're able to do that 6 times, 6 different raids, that would get you over, what, 42,000 capital peak points? Just kind of insane. So here we are going for a little bit of a safer route. A clean-up attack on a balloon lagoon, since the first attack did not go so great. Might as well just lock in the points. And whenever you can take out a base that gets you over 5,000 capital peak points, I would recommend taking it out. Especially if you are more casual about the game, don't want to think too much about strategy. As long as you have a good idea on how your main attack strategy performs, should be able to take out the base, whether it's ground or air. Then that should get you over 30,000 every single week. And you might be high up on your clan roster. And then you can teach people how to attack in the capital raid weekend, which will be awesome. So we did take out the whole left-hand side of the base. Just dropped in the last few troops to try and take out the cannon and the remaining trash buildings. So we get the full amount from the base plus an additional 90 gold. Or loot, whichever you prefer calling the points. And last up, we are taking a look at a skeleton park. A 2-shot. This one was towards the point where I needed to start getting some attacks in, so might as well take out a base worth pretty much 9,000 in 2 attacks. Not technically the best, if you are really looking to push points, you want to try and get that between 5,000 and 6,000 points per attack. But this is a different layout of the skeleton park, and I wanted to see how well the army composition does. So we're kind of going from 2 sides at the moment. Had our P.E.K.K.A. on the left-hand side and a P.E.K.K.A. on the right-hand side. Trying to distract these minion huts, because they absolutely shred through P.E.K.K.A.s. Unfortunately, this minion hut does lock onto the P.E.K.K.A. and it is getting melted. Does get close enough to the cannon, blows up, takes that out, which is nice. And somehow the cannon cart is shooting through this rock mountain wall. Kind of crazy. I guess it was within like 3 tiles, whatever their range is. So we're only able to get 3,780 on the first attack. But we are cleaning up the base, and it has 5,120 remaining. And of course, we're going in with air. Whenever there's only like 1 or 2 big splash defenses left that can target air, I highly recommend using rocket balloons. They slap bases ridiculously hard. So we're pretty much just doing 1 pair of rocket balloons per defense, sometimes 2 if it is a Tesla, or if it is a reflector, just so that the balloons can get through them faster. Mostly just trying to slow roll it until that air bombs goes down. Once it does, there's no threats left to the balloons at all. They clean up the base for a very easy 2-shot and 130 bonus extra loot. So I hope this video was helpful. Hopefully you can find non-barbarian bases to attack like I did and get yourself some sweet points. So if you found this video helpful, I encourage you to like and subscribe. Helps me out a bunch. And there are some videos on the screen if you want to keep on watching. Until next time, take care.